Hi everybody, and welcome back to Heidi's house. Hi. I wanted to jump on quick and just show you, this is the pochette that I revealed last night that I got from Joy, and I was unsure about it initially, but I'm actually starting to really enjoy it. I will do a full review like I promised after I have used it for a while, but this is going to be short, sweet, and simple. Just wanted to jump on, and I am going to apple guard it, and I thought some of you would like to see it. I have never ever apple guarded anything before, so we're gonna give it a try. I understand it's really not necessary to wrap the bag. Apple guard does not seem to affect the canvas or the hardware, but I'm just gonna do it on this piece and see what happens. And then depending on what happens with this, I'll proceed, will allow me to know how I wanna proceed with my Neverfull GM. And my cat is right next to the camera, so he may make a special appearance. He thinks he's, oh, there he is. He thinks he's a dog. So, all right, let's see. What we got here. Watch out, kitty, kitty. I wanna get you. All right, let's see. I think you're supposed to douse it completely and good spray. Kitty's taken off. Probably not good for my vocal cords as I sing. So that's one side. And it gets really dark, and then it should lighten up pretty immediately. It's already starting to lighten back up. And we want to do the other side, and then I want to get the tip of it as well. Do the other side. All right. Let me flip it over. It's pretty strong, so I would do it. I'm on a sun porch, so I definitely recommend doing it on a porch or outside where you have good ventilation. I'm not even going to worry about the hardware. I'll just, okay, this side. Douse and the tip. Okay, I gotta wash my hands really good. Okay, it's doused super well. And it's starting to go back to its white color. Although not as quickly as the other videos. I think you're supposed to do it twice. Didn't do anything near the hardware, so I'm okay with that. Other side. Okay, so I'm gonna let this completely dry, and I will be back on to show you. Okay guys, so here's my thoughts. I did spray one full coat of apple guard on the front side and the back side. The front side dried completely, and I just brought my GM out to show you this has not been treated in any way. It did go back to its natural state. I don't know if you can see that next to it. If you want me to be completely honest, if I didn't know that it was sprayed, yeah, it looks pretty virgin. The back, I really doused the back. And the back also returned to its natural vachetta state, and it's pretty virgin. They say you're supposed to do it twice. I plan to use this in my purse, so I really don't feel I need to spray it twice. One coating was enough for me. What I will say, however, I initially had this wrapped with the tissue paper. I'm glad I did. I initially had this wrapped, and then I took the paper towel off. I would advise, from my experience, to wrap your hardware. What I have found, and I will talk about this stiffness here in my review. I have found the Apple Garde that was sprayed on this hardware, as opposed to this untreated hardware, because the vachetta was treated over here, it does feel that there's a little bit of a sticky coating here. So I buffed it out, and it's a lot more slick, much like this side. But it still feels like there's some type of film, and it's not a slick film. So me personally, I will be, in any bags I treat, I will be covering the hardware. Some of it did get on the chain too, and I'm not so sure that it didn't take some of the color off the chain. This is a replica, so I'm not gonna be heartbroken. And it was an add-on, so I think it was like $45. I'm not sure. I won't be incredibly heartbroken. I'm going to buff it more, but my experience in using Apple Garde, and I totally am not even going to attempt that on an authentic bag without wrapping hardware, is that it worked great on the vachetta, turned back to its natural virgin state. The back just seems a teeny little bit, I don't know, darker or dingier. I think it was her. It was like that prior, so I can't use that as good judgment. But I will be wrapping my hardware. I do not like the way the Apple Garde feels on that. It's just my opinion. I could be paranoid, but anyway. And also, one thing before I close the video, last night I did just a reveal unboxing on the Joy's Neverfull GM, and I was talking about the interior of the Pavone being more of a warm, like a magenta cranberry fuchsia color, but the lighting was really bad. It was dark. I'm on my porch with natural lighting. It is more of a fuchsia in natural lighting. It's really beautiful, so I'm much happier in bright lighting. Anyway, that's just a side note. Okay,